Welcome to Redesigning Health and Home. I'm Meg.
And I'm Kerri. We love creating beautiful, functional spaces and living healthy, vibrant lives. So join us as we chat about simple, practical ways to take care of your body, mind, and your home. Whether it's fitness tips, home decor ideas, recipe, or navigating those big life moments, we're here to share what works for us and what doesn't, with some encouragement along the way.
Let's redesign this life together, one step, one room, and one habit at a time.
Welcome back to Redesigning Health and Home. I'm here today with my friend Meg. How are you, Meg?
I'm great. How are you, Kerri?
Doing really well, thanks. So today we're doing a little bit of a different and fun episode. We're calling it This or That Home Edition. And Meg has a list and I have a list, and we haven't seen each other's list, but it's kind of topics that could be somewhat controversial. So we're going to debate a little bit about our opinion on these lists that we have. So this is going to be very interesting to see how it goes.
I agree. I'm excited.
Yeah, for sure. I can't wait to see what's on your list, actually. So do you want to start with one of your this or that?
I will start. Now, we said home edition, but this is kind of home and maybe on the road.
Oh,
Okay. When you're in the car, is it music or a podcast?
oh, yeah. And I would say it depends how long the ride is, because maybe it's a little of each. But if I had to choose,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, who am I with?
Who are you with? Exactly.
Right? If I'm with my husband, I could be either. If I'm by myself, it's half music, half podcasts.
Yes.
For sure. I feel like podcasts a little bit help pass the time better, because there's like kind of a story to it, whereas music is just kind of playing in the background, whatever. So I'm going to go with podcast in the car.
Okay.
How about you?
Well, I'll tell you, usually my podcast listening is when I'm at home doing my chores. But in the car, if I haven't listened, I will do that first. And then I'm with you. We agree on that. Half and half.
So question. So do you and Gib like the same podcast? I mean, I'm sure there's some that overlap and some that don't.
Yeah, I will listen to, yes, actually we both will. He'll say, why don't you put one on? Or I'll just say, what are you listening to? And we're pretty easygoing with that. How about you guys?
So there's definitely ones that we will both listen to. And there are definitely ones that my husband, if I were to put it on one of mine, he would put his headphones in and listen to something else.
Well, hey,
which is fine.
This or that.
Yeah, exactly. This or that. Okay, so here's mine.
Okay.
So when you style your throw pillows on your bed or your couch or whatever, are you giving them the old chop in the middle? Or
I knew you were going to say that.
Are you a chopper?
I am a chopper.
Oh, Meg.
Did you not think I'd be a chopper?
No, I do not understand. Okay, unpopular opinion.
Oh, you do not chop.
I do not chop.
Oh my gosh, I'm doing it wrong because you're the queen.
No, I see lots of designers chopping. I don't get the chop. Why are we chopping our pillows? I don't know.
Maybe because it feels good and you just like chop it.
Well, that's true. That could feel good. But I'm like, we buy these lovely pillows that are squares or rectangles, and then we're chopping them in the middle and making them look like rabbit ears.
Oh my gosh. I am going to reconsider my whole fluffing of pillows and chopping.
So fluffing is good. Like I do lay them flat and smack the crap out of them to like even out the feathers or whatever the stuffing is.
Yeah.
So fluffing is good, but I'm not a fan of the chopping. If you're a chopper, I still love you. It's okay. Everyone who's a chopper. I hope I didn't offend all the choppers out there.
That's all right. That's all right. We'll still chop and fix the corners nice and, I don't know, straight. That's a good one.
So what's your next one?
Okay, my next one is meal prep. Is it liberating or is it a chore?
It's a chore, but so is cooking. Like, here's my thought about just food in general. Can someone just show up at my door and just bring me? Have you ever, so speaking of this or that, have you ever heard people ask the question, if you could have a maid or a chef, if you could have and I'm like, oh, chef all day long, all day
Chef.
long. Bring that chef on. And I don't even need them to make super fancy things. Could they just make the food and like make it really healthy for me so I don't even have to think about it?
Yes. Well, I will tell you just from your conversation, my daughter through I think it was the last 2 years of college, because they lived in a house, she ordered that meal, they're pre-made.
Yeah.
You just poke a bunch of holes in them, and they're kind of like, but frozen meals, but they're chef made, I think. They're called Factor.
Oh, nice. Yes, I've seen
And
those. Yeah.
now with her work schedule, she just recently said, I'm going back to Factor because there's no time to prep.
Yeah.
But maybe I'm thinking Sunday meal prepping. It is a huge chore, but then you're set up for the week.
Yeah. Oh, I agree. I think it's awesome. And people that do it, and I do it on occasion. So we were talking about when you have guests over. So for that, for sure, I like to meal prep and put things in my freezer or make a chili ahead of time or something, because that's too stressful to get home from being the tour guide and then trying to figure out dinner.
Oh,
But
right.
generally speaking, well, you and I talked about this. We're the protein in a bag salad family. So there's not a lot of meal prep.
Not a
needed
lot of
for
meal
that.
prep.
But I do admire the people that do the meal prep. So
I
that is a good
know.
one.
Yeah.
Very good one. All right. So my next one, I feel like I'm going to offend people today. Are you a like signs with words and sayings in your home person or no?
Yes.
You are? You are? See, I am to a point.
Oh,
Like to a point. Like I don't want to overdo it. But I do like a pillow at Christmas that says joy or something. Like I love that. And I do have a little sign that says, I don't even know what it says, something about welcome home or something. Like I do like some of that, but I think it can be a little overdone. I feel like every room and every pillow in the house has signs and sayings on them. But I kind of like it. I think it also gives people who come to visit like a little peek into your personality too.
well, that's true. I tell you, if I'm at Home Goods, I gravitate to that. I remember standing in Home Goods, almost crying. I was laughing so hard. And I bought the sign. It said, what if the hokey pokey is really what it's all about?
That's great.
So I bought it and I just kept reading in the store. I'm just laughing so hard. But now we have it. We have it.
I love that.
And it's not as funny anymore, but it just tickled me so much. And then I have one that says families are forever. I guess I get these signs.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I think they're nice little gentle reminders, right? I was actually looking at your coffee mug you just picked up and it said something on it. And I was like, what does it say? But
Oh,
it's
no.
just the logo.
I think my husband got that from a work conference. And he brought it home and said, I think you would like this mug because it's a good weight and everything. Yeah. Mugs. I like mugs.
Yeah. Well, speaking of which, though, there's lots of mugs with cute things on them, too. Have you
Well,
seen one
right.
where you can get the little pictures of like you and your kids or you and your sisters
Yeah.
or whatever? So those are super.
I've got all that stuff. I don't know. I do. See, you're hitting on all of my points here. I'm chopping pillows. I'm getting the signs. I think I'm doing it all.
No, because I'm with you on the signs. I think signs with restraint is maybe. Yes.
Absolutely. I will agree. Well, that is a fun one. Okay. Now this one, my husband came up with this one because I was telling him what we were going to talk about today, because it's something, it always comes up. And again, we're back in the car. Temperature control. Are you an auto girl or do you manually adjust your temperature?
I want to have control of my side. So in Pete's car, he's got the dual temperature control, which is
Okay.
awesome. But my car is a little bit older and doesn't have that. So
Yeah.
when I'm in his car, I love it because he's always cold. And I usually run a little on the warm side, but sometimes I can be too cold as well. So yeah, I need to have it myself. And when we jump in the winter, he automatically hits that seat warmer like at high. And I'm like,
Okay.
are you trying to cook me like a turkey over here? Like, I do not need that. I've got a big parka on and whatever. And he's like, oh, he's got to get the heat going and whatever. So yeah, I like to have my own control of the temperature.
I am with you. See, Gibbs says if you just hit auto, the whole car gets to that temperature that you have it set at. But I said, how does the car know that my hands are cold or my feet are cold? So
Right.
maybe I want that 70 degrees, but I want it all on my feet.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I want to direct it. So I'm
Yeah.
manual adjustment, but he is auto.
Oh, he's the auto guy. Yeah, I
Yes.
got you. Yeah, no, I'm gonna be Team Meg on this. Sorry, Gib, but I'm Team Meg on
Yay.
this one for sure. For sure.
Okay, what
So
you got?
so this one is probably actually gonna make all the men laugh. How many throw pillows on the bed is too many? My husband would probably say any throw pillows on the bed is too many because he's like, it's like a game. We move them over to the
Yeah, but they're so
chair
pretty.
and then we make the bed and we move it back and then we move it. But yeah, I like layered pillows, but there are a lot of people that do not like them. Where are you on the throw pillow camp?
I love them.
Mm-hmm.
I love them. I think they're pretty, like you said, the ones that say joy or sweet dreams,
Uh-huh.
back to the signs. But I think they do. They give a little touch of fun and sweetness, you
Yeah.
know?
And coziness too. You
Yes.
know, even on the couch, we've got some pillows that are made out of the faux fur and they're just so cozy.
Now, I can see where people have a problem with them because then I guess, just throw them on the floor.
Well, I always lean on mine. Like I just
Okay.
sit
Oh,
in the
so what
corner.
about the
Oh, for
bed
the sleeping
pillows?
one. So in our bedroom, we each have a chair in the corner of the room beside our bed. So we put
Okay.
the pillows on there.
Oh, smart. Okay,
But I
beautiful.
mean,
Okay.
yeah. And then I'm sure lots of people just toss them on the floor too. Like whatever. Like where are you going to put all these pillows? It's just, I mean, if you had a lot of them, where are you going to put all the pillows?
Exactly.
But I do like my pillows.
Okay. Now here is an etiquette eating question.
Okay.
Eating a meal, does it have to be at the table or can you eat in front of the TV? What is your stance on that?
So when the kids lived at home, it was eat at the table. And now that they're gone, we eat in front of the TV a lot.
You
We
do.
do.
Okay.
How about you guys?
We do mostly eat at the table
Okay.
together,
Mhm.
but maybe the weekends or a random day, I'll just say, like last night, the NFL draft was on
Yes.
and we
Yeah.
had workers on. So Gib was he ran right home from work, big sports guy. So we sat at the table and I was already grilling and had the salad ready,
Right.
ready. So I just said, just stay there. I'll just bring you your dinner. So that worked out. So a lot of times it's kind of what's going on, or the weekends too. Maybe we'll do appetizer dinner where it's cheese and crackers and
Yeah.
cut up apples and carrots and dip and stuff like that,
Yeah.
where we will make a big snack tray, but that's
Yeah.
still our dinner too,
Yeah.
appetizer for dinner
Yeah.
kind
We
of.
do that sometimes too. Yeah.
That's so fun, right?
I love that. I love
So
that.
you don't think, so you're okay etiquette wise.
I am okay etiquette wise. Now, if there are people coming to my home, totally different. Then we're sitting at the table, unless it was a special coming over for Super Bowl or something, then obviously everybody's going to be by the TV, right? So, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but we've gotten kind of bad about that actually. So,
No, there's
about
no
it,
good or bad.
whatever, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is your life. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
That is true. That is true, Meg. Okay, accent wall. chic or outdated? So accent wall as in like one wall painted a special color or with wallpaper on it or something like that, or a mural. Chic or outdated?
I would love that. That sounds so chic. If I had your design eye, I would be doing it all over. But if I did it, it wouldn't be chic because I wouldn't know how to do it. But I think it sounds great.
You have excellent taste. I don't believe that for a second. And I agree. I think it can also be chic. It can be outdated, but what would make it outdated is if it was like an outdated wallpaper with squirrels chasing nuts, or I don't know.
I'll have to. This is what we should do another episode about what trends are back. Because I did see one designer, she had a reel or it was a post and it was saying heavy draperies coming back, the huge comfy sofas, you know, how it really went modern and minimalistic. So I would love to hear that.
Yeah, for sure. And the fabrics are velvet is huge right now, velvet drapes
Oh.
and chenille. But those like you say, really heavy fabrics have definitely come back. And some of the 80s colors, like the maroons and teal greens and that kind of stuff that we used to see
Okay.
are coming back. Yeah, they're in the pink
Fun.
decks coming back again.
Well, you'll have to give us the list of everything one of these days.
Yeah, that would be a fun one for sure.
Okay, how many more do you have?
Uh, I have two more.
Okay, so my next one is group texts, overwhelming or a lifeline?
I think group text with my family is a lifeline,
Love it.
but we're in a group text for pickleball, and that is overwhelming
Oh, okay.
just because there's so many people in the group. And one time they were trying to figure out if people were going to play inside or outside, and some people wanted to play inside and some outside, and people were losing track of who was answering. And then they're like,
Okay.
"So what are we doing?" And it was just like ping, ping, ping. And I was like, "Okay, I think I would like to be out of this chat."
Okay. Okay.
But
Yes.
normally I would say they're awesome. How about you?
Yes. I think I'm going to say 90%. I'm totally for them. So I'm going to be team group chats.
Yes, me too. Now,
Yes.
have you ever had this happen where you send a message to someone and you thought it was just to them and then you realized it was in a group text?
I don't know.
Yeah,
That happened?
that's happened to me before. Yeah.
Well, that's all right.
Okay, my next one is open shelves in the kitchen or no? Are they stylish or are they chaotic?
I am going personally chaotic because they sound beautiful. I just don't know if I would be able to manage them.
I agree. I agree with you. And unfortunately, we purchased a home that has a lot of open shelves at the top. Like the
Oh,
top cabinet all the way around the kitchen is open. And so I'm having to learn to love it because this is what we have. And someday maybe we'll change the cabinets, but not today.
so do
So
you have anything up there now?
I do. And it's for me, it's fun to style, right? And style them, but there's just so many of them. But yeah, I'm not just going to put my stack of paper plates and paper napkins up there, right? Like, so it needs
Right.
to be something that if it's out, it's attractive. But I think there are people that can really manage the open shelves. But yeah, I like to close things behind doors.
Yes, same, same. Okay, so here's one about couples or friends or family members sharing a blanket. Is it cozy or is it a nightly tug of war?
So this is not like on the couch or something. This is like,
Let's say on the couch watching a show. Do you want your own blanket or are you okay sharing?
yeah, I want my own blanket. Just
I think
because
so too.
they're not usually very big, right? And if you really are cold, like I want my toes covered. I don't want to have to skimp.
Yeah.
I'll sit beside you and I'll snuggle up with my husband, but he still has his own blanket.
Okay. Okay. Team own blanket. So
Name own
fun.
blanket for sure. That's a good one. That's funny. So I think my last one is TV over the fireplace or no?
TV over the fireplace. We have a TV over our fireplace, but I don't know if that was a choice. It was there when we moved in. That's how they had it.
Yeah.
So, and I'm okay with it. It's
Yeah.
actually pretty cozy. It's a little high, I feel, because we have to kind of look up.
Well, that's the kind of the point that I was wondering about. So a lot of times people do that because for balance in the room, it makes sense, right? Because you want the focal point to always be the fireplace, or else why have one? But then you
Yeah.
also want your focal point to be the TV. So it makes sense, like logistically, it makes sense. But a lot of times it's tricky to find the right height then because
For
it
sure.
has to be pretty tall. So then you're having to move your furniture further and further back. So we also have a TV over the fireplace. And so we are team TV over the fireplace. And I do like that it makes the focal point the fireplace, you know.
Yeah.
But it sometimes can be not the most attractive. And also it can logistically like be hard placement wise to get it so that you're not feeling like you're tipping your head back all the time.
Well, this is making me think because when we moved in and that was the setup, it did take me some time to get used to it.
Uh-huh.
But now that we're used to it,
Yeah.
I don't think about it. But yes, now that I'm remembering,
Uh-huh.
I thought, oh, this is kind of unusual, but it is
Yeah.
what it is now. And it's totally habit.
And now they have those TV frames that you can get.
Oh, I know.
That, so then you can put your TV on to some kind of art.
Oh,
What is that called? Like a
yeah.
wallpaper, you know, kind of like on
Yeah.
your computer. And so
Yeah.
your TV looks like a piece of art when it's off, but then when you turn it
Super
on, it's a TV.
cool.
And that's really cool. We do not have that, but that is very cool.
Okay.
That is very cool. Do you guys have
Very
that?
good.
Do you have one of those?
The frameless? No,
Oh, yeah.
no. But it does go if it is on, I don't know, if we pause it, it will go to a screensaver.
Yes, yeah. And YouTube has a lot of really cool screensavers
Yes.
that you can put on, a crackling fire or
Yes.
leaves falling down scene or whatever. And those are
Mm-hmm.
really pretty too. But yeah, the ones that have the actual frames, that's I think on my would love to have list.
Yeah. Oh, we have to still do that for sure. Well, my last one is temperature in the house. Does it stay set or does anyone have control?
Well, so it stays set, but I will change it if I need to. And sometimes if that means you have to wait till the hubby's not looking, then that's okay. Because I am my daughter, both of them just laugh at me. They're like, Mom, you must be like an indicator species or something because you like can only live within like 1 degree of temperature on either side of your ideal temperature. And I'm like, yes, that's true. But also I'm 57. So, it is what it is.
It is what I feel I'm tap up, up, up. Then a little bit later, tap down, down, down.
Yes.
Tap up, 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 up. Tap down, 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 down.
And especially this time of year, you could have the heat on one day and then a couple days later you can turn it on the air conditioner. And you know what?
Your
I'm good with
internal
that.
furnace goes on and you're sweating bullets. I know of course, yes, put a sweatshirt on, take a sweatshirt off is probably better than giving my furnace a workout every 5
Well, what's it there for if it's not, like it's there. What's it for? It's there to serve us, Meg. I am on team do whatever the heck you want with your thermostat.
And I don't think we're going crazy with it, but
Yeah.
there's an occasional throughout the day, a tap up or a tap down
Yes,
for sure.
for sure. Yeah, I'm not opening the windows and then turning on the heat or anything like that.
Right.
Yeah, I want to be
right.
comfortable.
Exactly. Kind of all I have for this. I mean, I think we could think about a million more, but that was kind of fun.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about the toilet paper, which way to hang it, so that it hangs over or under.
Oh, over.
Oh, absolutely over. But here's a caveat I have for that. If you have a cat that likes to play,
Oh,
spin the toilet paper, or a toddler that likes to do the same, I think then you get a pass to do it under.
okay. Now you just said a word that just made me think this is going to be the most controversial one. I'm just
Oh,
throwing it out there.
oh, really?
Team cat or team dog?
Oh,
Kerri, you
yes.
have to pick.
I'm team dog all the way. Team dog all the way. I
Are
just,
you covering your daughter's cat's ears right
oh,
now?
I'm sure. Yeah. When Jessica hears this, and Jordan would have all the pets in the whole world.
Sure.
She just told me that she entered a draw for a snake.
Oh,
And I was like, who's going to take care of that if you go away?
oh.
Because I don't really do snakes. But anyway, team dog.
And it's so cute. My nephew and son live together. My nephew has this cutest French bulldog,
Oh,
Maynard. And Teddy will FaceTime me or send me pictures, and he'll be sitting right on him, and he's just so stinking cute. It's just, yes, team dog for
yeah.
me. I'm sorry. Yes, cat lovers.
Yes, I'm
I'm sure
sorry.
they're wonderful and great
Yeah.
companions, but we have to just pick,
But we
unless
had,
you have them all.
yeah, like Jordan would have them all if she could.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm sure if I had a cat, it would be fantastic.
Yeah.
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 Now I'm feeling very bad
Yeah. We're
that
probably
I'm not
going to get
loving on the cats.
some hate mail. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. We love cats too. Oh gosh.
Well, right. No, right. They're great. Yeah.
Until you get one of their hairs in your eyeball, because I'm kind of allergic to them too. So
Oh, well, that I think, yes.
yeah.
Gib is highly allergic to cats.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's a whole thing too. Even dogs. I think that's why we had to pick, when we got the boxer.
Uh-huh.
Did you do that when you got Ollie? Did you do that test?
We didn't do a test, but his breed is, because he's a Maltese Shih Tzu, so he's supposed to be hypoallergenic. Although I read recently that there's no such thing, but he doesn't shed very much. And
Okay.
so I've
Okay.
never had, and even Pete, who's quite allergic to cats, he's never had any issue with Ollie. So yeah.
Okay.
Well, that was a really fun list, Meg. It was fun to talk about our This or That Home Edition. Thank you so much to our listeners for joining us today, and we'll see you next time.
See you next time. Thanks for listening to the Redesigning Health and Home podcast. If you've enjoyed this episode, we would love for you to like, share, and follow along so you can catch us on all future episodes. You can find me, Meg, at Fit, Fed, Feeling Good on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube.
And you can find me, Kerri, on my website at homestylewithkerri.com and on Instagram and Facebook at Homestyle with Kerri. That's Kerri. And you can find both of us at Redesigning Health and Home on Instagram and Facebook. So join us next time for more inspiration on creating a home and a lifestyle that truly supports your best self.